All right, gentlemen. Well, here we are, another week, another bit of news. It's a cycle that never ends.
Made it.
What?
Made it.
Made what?
Made it another week.
I made it another week. That's shocker.
Oh, okay. Die at 45.
Yeah, I threw that prediction out there, man. I kind of still
stick burn you in the wood pile.
We already talked about that.
I'm going with Molotovs.
Was that your idea? You didn't want to talk about?
Yeah.
Okay, fair enough.
All right, you just go ahead.
All right. Anyway, all right, here we are. This is the week of, I guess, September the 26th, we'll just go ahead and say. Our top 5 stories for this week. We're going to start out with the Haitian refugee crisis at the border. Obviously, the latest bit of information on that is they finally disbanded the camp that they had set up down there with, I believe there was over 30,000 refugees. It's a lot of people.
Was that the number at the end? 30,000?
That's the number I'm hearing. Anyway, comments on you.
The border's been a mess ever since Trump got out of office, and there was a concerted effort through social media and it's been like that for a long time, to have people come to the border in large packs that are hard to stop.
That's true. All these caravans and everything. What do you got on that?
Well, there's, like he said, there's always people trying to get over the border. And I think because there were so many people in one central area trying to get through, how many got through?
I believe the number I'm hearing is also like 2,600 that they are unaccounted for.
Right.
So,
and then they also, here's another fun fact about this. They went against Biden's rules, believe it or not, because Trump put in, Mandate 42 or something like that, something along those lines, where you send them straight back to Haiti, but they ended up taking people into the U.S. that had children and pregnant women.
Yeah, I think that number was like 17,000 something.
Yeah.
Don't quote me on that, but yeah. Okay. Anyway, moving on. Let's touch briefly on Gabby Potito. Obviously, body was found. Pretty sure they have confirmed that it was her at this point. Her fiance more than likely did it. So, what do you got on that?
Well, we said that last week. As soon as he disappeared, and now they got an arrest warrant for him.
Yep.
And he disappeared in a 25,000 acre national park or something like that. So they have dogs and they have big giant, you know how when they drive into the Everglades, there's big giant fucking, not hovercrafts.
Oh, fan boats.
Fan boats, yeah.
Oh,
they're
yeah.
driving around in that so they can see higher.
You know, it's one of them things.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, do what you can. Shout out to law enforcement trying to find this motherfucker. What do you got?
I mean, I was holding off till most of the facts came out. It does very much appear that he was the culprit.
It looks very bad, right?
He has been missing, and they're saying he's out in the Everglades or something like that. But the truth is, he could be anywhere.
They don't really know, but I mean, you got to start looking somewhere. All right, moving on. There was a mass shooting in Tennessee at a Kroger's grocery store. As of this recording, the numbers I'm hearing are, 1 dead and 14 wounded. When does this get under control? I mean, it seems like every other week there's mass shooting, school shooting, something. We're desensitized at this point in time. I'll go ahead and jump to you.
I think it's been happening more than you think it's been happening throughout. I mean, but I would not be surprised to hear that there was warning signs before this happened, because mental health is a huge issue in this country, and
it's a huge factor into most of these mass shooting cases, I believe.
Right.
Well, more than likely, yeah.
So, okay, what do you got?
Yeah, I mean, if we want to stop this, we got to make sure mental health is at the forefront of what's going on, because other people that are surrounded by these people can pick up the subtle cues, and then maybe, if not get them help, at least report them to somebody or some institution or whatever it may be, because
Valid point. Valid point.
I do want to say that people that are saying that it's the guns' fault, that we need to get rid of the guns, had any one of those people had a gun that was at the Kroger's, this could have been stopped much more quickly. I'm not saying this is the Wild West or something, but everybody, if you value your life, then you need to have a way to protect yourself.
Okay, and also, just to piggyback on that, in West Virginia, ever since they did the constitutional carry law, and pretty much every motherfucker out there is armed and everything, the violent crimes has, went down at a factor of, I believe, I want to say it was like 17 or 18%.
When was this?
This was a study that was, tabulated over like the course of the last like 4 years.
Which really isn't that long, so.
Yeah,
17%.
but I mean, still, that's a dramatic drop too. At the same point in time.
If you're in a constitutional carry type area, then you know that if you're going out there, you're going to commit a crime, or you think about it, you're going to have second thoughts, because there's if there's a lot of people walking around with the same kind of firepower that you have, you're much less likely to risk your own life just in the name of like $20 to $50 or whatever you're looking to fucking rob.
Like I said, those are all valid points. It could be something we get into in the future. Moving on, let's get into obviously news out of China and the financial world. Evergrande had a huge market. It created a huge problem for the markets. Basically globally, with the fact that they had I think it was like $300 billion in debt that was they were going to have to pay back, and they didn't have the money. Also, obviously they sold off a lot of that, and then of course I believe the Chinese government also stepped in to rectify that situation. But then later in the week, China also decided to crack down on their cryptocurrency ban. So, market manipulation at its finest. What do you got on that?
I think China's just trying to control the world any way possible.
And I mean, when you see like 10% drops in a day, what are you going to do about that? What do you got?
The Chinese market is fool's gold. If you're buying their debt, and I'm also talking to the United States debt purchasers, you're not going to get paid back. Come on now. This is and it's only going to hurt our economy by doing it.
It's almost like a Ponzi scheme, right?
It is. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. All right. And moving on to our final story of this week, Elon Musk and his, I guess, girlfriend of 3+ years, Grimes, I do believe her name is. They have apparently semi-split up. Obviously pop culture news, but
quote unquote semi. Yeah.
Yeah, but what does that mean?
Yeah.
I mean, obviously we don't have any clarity on this at the moment, but this is my opinion, okay? If Elon Musk doesn't have pussy on the brain right now, we're going to be at Mars in like 10 years. Comments on that?
Relationships are messy things.
Okay.
I've been in many messy relationships because for some reason I like crazy women, and Elon Musk just as well, by just the outward appearance of his relationships, are very messy and crazy as well.
Fair enough. Fair point. What do you got on that?
I'm still focused on the semi broken up part, where it means that one of them or both of them are seeing other people,
either that or maybe they're just friends with benefits now.
Yeah,
that's
okay.
we don't know what the situation is, but more
More
power to him and her. Do whatever makes you happy.
Yeah.
In line. All right. So
He
there we
can have
go.
as many kids as he wants. It's Elon Musk. Spread the genes.
Yeah, I mean,
For the next
maybe
generation.
more likely, probably smart kids, but okay. Anyway, that's our top 5 news stories for the week of September 26, 2021. Thank you, gentlemen, for being here for this
Glorious day.
glorious day. It's a nice day outside. And all right, we'll end it there.